Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me for episode 24 of Soapbox Daily. Hey, I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and nice to have you here. Today we're going to take things a little, thought-provoking. And we're going to go with, how do you view the world? I'm curious in how you view the world. I'm going to share with you on how I view the world. I'm curious in how you view the world. So if you'd like to let me know, please check out Matt Soapbox on Twitter, and you will find me there, and you can actually find the show, and you can share with me how you view the world. So here it is, another day. It is Thursday. We just had a fantastic show for Get Off My Soapbox podcast last night, and please feel free to check that out. It's pretty excellent. I was quite proud of it. I think we covered a bunch of topics which are important. And today, it is Thursday. Let's start off this day with, hey, how is your integrity today? Are you having a good integrity day? Is it starting off well? If it is, that is great. Pat yourself on the back, applaud yourself, because you got to keep that trend moving forward. You have to influence others. Well, you don't have to, but it's a good idea too. Get your friends, your family, everybody you know. Try to motivate a movement for people to really keep check of their integrity. Doing the right thing when no one else is watching. Do the right thing. Moralistic code. Good is better. Might not be as profitable, but the evils of money are just evil and they'll eat away at your soul. But hey, that's another topic for another show. Also, please check out getoffmysoapbox.com. So that's getoffmysoapbox.com for more information on this show of Soapbox Daily, as well as our long format show of Get Off My Soapbox podcast, which is every Wednesdays. Please feel free to check that out. And let's get into today's topic for episode 24. I guess the biggest question I have is, what makes sense to you on how the world is? Is it, a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Are you positive every single day? Are you inspired moving forward? Do you enjoy what you do for a living if you have a job? What gets you up in the morning? What is your driving factor? For me personally, my driving factor is I like the job I do. I know it. I can do it. It's routine. It's good. I'm motivated to get up because of my kid. Try to make her the best person I could possibly make her. Help her go in the right direction, learn the right lessons, stay away from the wrong people, and move forward in the best way that she possibly can to help her make her goals and dreams and everything else a reality. These are my driving factors which help me. When I was a bachelor, it was different, but since I have a family now and a partner that I can rely on, and I have that sense of security, that sense of reassurance, my priorities change. My priorities are beyond myself. Like when you're a bachelor, you're only cared about getting laid. Let's be honest. You care about getting laid. You care about having a good time. You footloose and fancy free, and you only worry about yourself and your own needs. But when you have a family, when you have people that rely on you, when you have that kind of responsibility, your focus tends to shift, and it should shift. And if it doesn't shift, you shouldn't be in a relationship. Okay, you shouldn't have kids. If your priorities shift from anything but those that rely on you. Hey, today or these days, people are trying to find things to occupy their time. Leave some memory or leave some memento of that fact that they were here and they existed. Everybody's either trying to jump on making videos and becoming influencers, or they're being part of, the whole woke community. Woke. I keep hearing that word woke. It just makes my stomach turn. I'm woke. Let's destroy the past because, we don't want to be reminded of it and then make the same mistakes. Or what, are you part of the freedom movement? Do you believe in this whole freedom movement BS that's going on? When you start jumping on board of these trends, try to look at the root factors. Look at the root details. Don't just look at that on the surface, because if you look a little deeper, a lot of these movements aren't as pure as you think they are. We'll continue on another thing, but if that's what keeps you going, excellent. My advice to you is don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt anybody. Say your piece. Keep it friendly. Keep it peaceful. Go from there. Maybe you preach for a politician. Maybe you support a political party. Maybe there's a political candidate. Maybe there's a former president or prime minister or whatever the case may be. Maybe you're into politics and you root for that team. Maybe that's your driving factor for whatever reason. It's hard to say. Maybe it's fame or fortune. Maybe you're after the almighty dollar. Who knows? Overall, what drives you to get out of bed in the morning? I'm curious what drives you to get out of bed in the morning. I know what keeps me motivated. I know what keeps me going. That's my family. It's my kid. My job has become routine. It's what I do. It pays the bills, and that's about it. Other than that, I try to make other people happy. So what makes you happy? What keeps you motivated? I'm curious to hear about that. So feel free to share that. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up for today. It's been a pleasure as always on this wonderful Thursday. We're 1 or 2 days away from the weekend, so get excited about that. Please check out Get Off getoffmysoapbox.com. We're coming out with more changes. We're going to be doing some adjustments and some shuffling around and stuff, and some pretty exciting news coming down the line. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned on that. Other than that, have a great day. I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and I will see you tomorrow.